Good morning. Welcome to Daily Connection. My name's Rick Francis, coming to you from Vineyard Community Church at Mount Comfort. About a year ago, I had a dream, and in the dream, I was in heaven, and the Lord was showing me how to pray for the healing of cancer. And it was just a tremendous dream. I was so excited, and I thought, oh, this is so good. And I'd already become a student of dreams, that I know you get up and you write your dreams down. But this one was so amazing. I thought there's no reason to get up, because you'll never forget this. And while I was up there, I remember in the first dream that I was just thinking, this is so simple. Why didn't we see this? I mean, this is just amazing. And I didn't get up and I didn't write it down, and I never could remember the dream. And I've been lamenting that for a long time, and repenting, not just lamenting, but repenting, saying, Lord, I will get up and write whatever dream I get and make sure I record it, at least some bullet points, so that I can remember the main points. Well, this last Sunday, in our morning worship service, there was a word that went forth from Bob Combs that said that the Lord was going to give a certain young lady in our church a kiss. And as he said that, I thought, I want that kiss. And so I encouraged the fellowship, everyone, that if something resonated, you can claim that word as a personal word for you too. And so I did. And I thought, okay, I'll take a kiss, Lord. And this week, I have another dream where the Lord took me back and showed me what I had forgotten. It was a kiss straight from heaven to earth. And here's what I sensed the Lord was telling me. The key to healing, all healing, but especially cancer, is what we call, I'll have to give you some background on this. Bill Jackson was the very first vineyard pastor to the city of Indianapolis, and a group of us pastors were meeting regularly on Tuesdays, and in that meeting, the Lord gave him a revolution as we were coming together to see how to impact the city of Indianapolis for the kingdom. Bill said that the Lord showed him a judo chop. And at the point of contact where your hand hits the wood is where we've been stopping. We've been stopping with Indianapolis. And as a result of stopping there, we've never gotten through to getting the breakthrough in Indianapolis. He had a vision of the world and seeing the glory of the Lord and the impact and the salvation of the whole world as our focal point, which stood below the board that represented the city of Indianapolis. And so he said, by doing a judo chop, you don't aim at the point of contact, you aim beyond it and you swing through it. And so as he was swinging through for the world, we would get the breakthrough for Indianapolis. Well, that being in my mind, the Lord was showing me that the key to healing is not focusing on the physical manifestation, the emotional manifestation where we need breakthrough, but to go beyond that. And he showed me that the focal point is his presence. And so I realized, okay, what is it that heals cancer? What is it that heals any infirmity in our bodies? It's the presence of God. And so by focusing on presence, we go through whatever the obstacle is and come into his presence. So as I was looking at that, I was just thinking, okay, when I pray for people, it's to pray to release the presence of God in their life. And as the presence of the Lord comes into their life, it will flow through their body and deal with their physical condition, their emotional condition, their spiritual condition. So focus on his presence. The board of cancer will break and we'll have breakthrough when we realize that the key is not the infirmity itself. It's releasing the presence of the Lord. That's what we call the kingdom. Releasing the domain of the king's rule and reign. And when we release the kingdom upon a person, then we release the full authority of the king himself. And his presence takes over. And we know that in his presence is fullness of joy. We've been repeating that on many of our daily connections. And in his presence, there is no sickness. there is no sin. There is no limitations of this earthly result of living in a fallen world. In his presence is the fullness of life. And so I want to encourage you, whatever you're dealing with today, receive the presence of the Lord. Invite the kingdom of the Lord to come into your life. Focus not on your disease, but focus on the person who is the presence. Focus on God. And as he fills, then we'll see the natural fallout of healing in our bodies. Now, I'm applying this to my diabetic situation, and I'm inviting the presence of the Lord into my pancreas. And whatever issues you have, I just want to encourage you, invite the Lord into those places, into the organs, into the systems that are not functioning the way they were supposed to, the way God created them to. And let's see the kingdom come and his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. God bless.